All right, welcome to another Nick Snacks unboxing. What's up, everybody? All right, we have another two blaster box opening of Topps Series 2. Awesome product, great checklist. We crushed it in the value packs. If you have not seen the value pack openings, there's one in particular that was insane. Probably best retail opening of my life, especially for 5 value packs. $35 spent at Target and crazy return. All right, so these Series 2 blasters, let's see, 7 packs plus 1 exclusive commemorative patch card. So one of those 7 packs will have a patch card. All right, checklist is loaded. Most of the stuff you could hit in hobby, you could hit in the blasters, just, tougher odds. You could still hit the Golden Mirror, super short prints. Let's see, what am I looking for? Oh, right here, 7 14 card packs. All right, so 14 cards per pack, 99 total cards. But you're guaranteed that commemorative patch card. Our best one we've hit, we hit like a Gunnar Henderson. So you can't hit rookies on those patch cards. And they do have numbered versions and autos on those. I did once hit an auto on a patch card like that years back. Forgot who it was. Yeah, it was a while ago. Probably 2016 or something. All right, here we go. Blaster number 1. Love this checklist. I'm a Mets fan, so I have 2 big rookies to chase in here. Senga and Francisco Alvarez, who are both very hot right now. And actually, one of the openings produced a nice Senga. Blue foil. Numbered to 9.99, so that was a sweet Senga. Which I believe you could hit the blues and the blasters as well. I think they have purples and blues in retail. All right, let's get the focus. Boom. There we go. All right, Yordan Alvarez, Stars of MLB. That's a chrome one, Topps Chrome. See on the top left compared to the cardboard one. All right, Kyle Schwarber, Stars of MLB. Ooh, is that the big? Yeah, those are the big sleeves. Hold on a second. Thought I had the small ones in there. Okay. Pack 2. Yeah, you can hit some big hits in Series 2 retail. So pretty fun, pretty nice expectations you have when you open this. All right, significant statistics. Aaron Judge, nice insert. 106 barrels. So he knows how to get the ball on the right part of the bat. Joey Votto. And I'll call out any rookies of note if we pass them. All right, we got Craig Kimbrell. That's a royal blue. These are not numbered. And Daniel Lynch to 499. All right, that's a green foil. See, those could be some good value with the right rookies or Ohtani. All right, Michael Harris, Stars of MLB. I know some people get excited when they just hit a numbered card in retail, but, you know, it does have to, you know, everybody's got a different way of collecting or, you know, different size collections and all that. So, you know, even a Lynch, you know, maybe somebody in Kansas City would appreciate that more. Or somebody who doesn't have as many numbered cards in their collection can appreciate adding that to it. But, you know, value-wise, yeah, you still got to get the right names on there. Get a little more excitement. Like if I'm a Mets fan, so even if that was like Brandon Nimmo or Jeff McNeil or Starling Marte, you know, I'd still appreciate that more than Daniel Lynch. Although Daniel Lynch, I believe, is a good young pitcher. He's a good prospect. There's Jeff McNeil, the squirrel. '88 Yordan Alvarez and Jacob deGrom, Stars of MLB. But to think like Series 1 hitting something like this, you'd have to open up like, I don't know, 1,000 blaster boxes or something. It was pretty crazy how they watered that down. So glad that they fixed Series 2 up. Especially for the younger collectors getting into the hobby. Series 1 is like a really, really bad thing for a young collector. If they start with Series 2, that's going to leave a nice, much better impression on them for sure. All right, home run challenge. Luis Robert, he's been on a power surge lately. I know he got injured a little bit before the All-Star break, so hopefully he gets back soon. I don't know if he's playing today. I'll have to take a look at that. But he was on a power surge. Giancarlo Stanton, Stars of MLB. Somebody like Luis Robert with chronic injuries, like just plagued his career so far. He should not be performing in any home run derbies or anything extra. Even like the All-Star game, you know? Something like that, like an exhibition he doesn't have to be in, or like World Baseball Classic. That might be a little touchy because a lot of people want to, you know, have a lot of pride in their country, whether it's America, Venezuela, DR, Japan. So that's a little bit of a touchy subject, but for his well-being in his career, you know, what's important in his career is staying healthy. So anything that he doesn't have to do to give him longevity each season, I would strongly suggest Luis Robert doesn't partake in any exhibitions. All right, Garrett Mitchell. Yeah, he's not built like Pete Alonso, you know, or somebody sturdier. Something with the White Sox and Joe Eloy has the same issue. Always getting injured. All right, Salvador Perez, World Baseball Classic, Venezuela. All right, Carlos Correa, Stars of MLB. And, all right, Father's Day commemorative team patch card, Joey Votto. He's been very hot lately, too. Towards the end of his career, yeah, it's winding down, I'm sure. I don't know if this is his last year. And this is cool just to try to hit as many different team logos as you can. Put them all together, they look nice. But value-wise, yeah, you want that Corbin Carroll Father's Day patch if he's on the checklist. All right, last pack of the first blaster. Oh, and guys, yeah, retail all year just sitting on the shelves. Nobody wanted Series 1 or any products that were out early on. So they were sitting on shelves. They took down the limit. You get as much as you want. I was just so happy to see product on the retail shelves. I was going pretty nuts on watered down products. I didn't care. Didn't hit much good, but anywhere I could find retail, which was pretty much every Target and Walmart, I was picking up, spent so much. And now, after Monopoly Prism, the flippers entered the game again. And now with Select Football, same issue. I just watched a couple of YouTube videos on crooked MJ Holdings employees. Those are the guys that stock the shelves at like Target. He was in cahoots. One of the guys was in cahoots with another guy, so he'd have him go there early so he could wait for him while he's stocking. Or I think it was Walmart. I'm not sure. Either Walmart or Target. Somewhere they didn't have a limit. And he has his friend meet him there. That way he's the first one there. And it's first come, first serve. So he packs out like 50 boxes of Select Football or something. Like an insane amount. Megas, blasters. And a couple guys go there to get product. And he's like, oh, I'm taking all the Select Football. So when he's done, there's going to be no... He, out of like, I don't know, must have been like 50 boxes. He let 3 guys have like a box each. So 3 of the boxes he was willing to part with. But the rest, the other 47 or more or whatever. And then from research, they found out that those 2 guys actually know each other. The MJ Holdings guy and has the other guy meet him there. So very good research busting this flipper. Hopefully they call MJ Holdings and report that. Yeah, we don't need to see that stuff, man. Where were they when nobody was buying retail? Miguel Cabrera, Stars of MLB. Alright, guys, second blaster box. Yeah, that sickens me. What people do to make money. You know, everybody wants to make money. If it's within the rules, but don't be dirty about it. And also, even if it's in the rules and they have no limit, you know, still be... I saw a few people waiting. I happened to be there during a restock, and they were putting Select Football. I did you'll see on the video I did a little Select Football. I didn't grab a lot. It was full, and the lady had tons of boxes in the stock. The shelves were already stocked, so she was very nice. The distributor lady there, and said, yeah, just take whatever you guys want. I have so much stuff. You know, Target dropped their limit a while back anyway, except for Monopoly Prism. Oh, so I was courteous. There was one guy there waiting. So I grabbed 2 select boxes, and I only grabbed 2. I knew him, and then a couple other guys walked over, and they saw that she was restocking. They definitely wanted select. So yeah, I grabbed 2. She said we could grab. The one guy was just waiting for everything to get put on, I guess. And I heard her say, oh, I haven't seen you in a while, to this one guy there. So he was waiting. I do my shopping. You know, I do grocery shop and everything there. I'm in the store about an hour. I go to ring up. The guy's still waiting there. She's, you know, still packing away. There was so much product. So I go back the next day. Not one box of Select Football there. So, and there was a lot, and she still had more she was putting on. So, yeah, he was definitely wiping out whatever he could. Even when I grabbed 2 boxes, he was kind of eyeing real carefully, making sure wasn't one of those greedy guys that was going to wipe them all. All right, Garrett Mitchell. Hold on one second. My family's loud and I have the door open. Okay. So yeah, so I went back then, yeah, the next day with my son, you know. Take him there a lot. We like to do our shopping there, and they got a Pizza Hut in there. He likes like the ices and stuff. They got a Starbucks. I'll get my caramel macchiato. There's Josh Young. You know, if there's a daily limit on sports cards, you know, it's a fresh day regardless. But Target stopped their daily limit. But yeah, I went there and I had a feeling, yeah, there's not going to be any select football. And there was not. And then I go to grab some value packs, and the manager, I guess, was like in the aisle at the same time. I guess she was a manager. I grab a bunch of value packs. There was a ton. They were like all over there. I guess the flippers only wanted football. Ryan Kreidler Rainbow Foil. Clayton Kershaw Stars of MLB. So as I'm grabbing, she goes, oh, there's a limit of 3. That limit was not there all year when stuff was sitting there. So a day after somebody wipes out all the select football, maybe it was noticed, there was a scene, you know, somebody just filling up their cart with select football. So maybe they just reinforced the rule again. All right, Chris Bassett to $7.99. That's going to be a blue foil. Oh, no, purple foil. My bad. All right, Chris Bassett. He pitched for the Mets for a hot minute. And same thing, like Monopoly Prism. I must have checked, because I like the product. I love the Monopoly logo on them. Big fan of Monopoly, as most of, you know, if you grew up in the 80s when we were playing board games, 80s and 90s, yeah, lots of Monopoly. I just thought it was cool. I didn't buy anything to reflip. I'm not a flipper. I don't break retail really. I did order a case of Bowman Mega, but for my distributor, where there's 40 Bowman Mega boxes. Because you got to get creative if you want to try to break full time. There's just limited products out now, and people happen to like Bowman Mega, so I could definitely work with that, like 10 boxes at a time. Yusniel. Where's our big rookies? All right, we got Byron Buxton, 1988 All-Star. Francisco Alvarez, Stars of MLB. And Father's Day commemorative team patch card, Giancarlo Stanton. A nice little powder blue Yankee logo. I think Target and Walmart, I mean, trading cards is a big business there, like very big business. To put somebody in charge of like sports cards and to know like what sets are desirable, which ones are flippers going to attack, which ones are going to sit there. Just hire somebody that's like a hobby expert. There's plenty of people that know enough about the hobby that could monitor this stuff. Put limits on certain products. You can't just say limit of 3 and then certain things just sit on the shelves forever. Then the distributor has a tougher time restocking those. And they have them sitting in the warehouse, you know. So yeah, certain ones, you know, monitor, take as much data as you can. See what younger kids are buying, you know. Everything can be monitored these days. You know, whatever kids are, you know, products popular to kids, you know, just put a limit on that and make it, you know, for maybe over 18 limit. Maybe somebody younger you could allow to get a little more. But make it more readily available, you know. That's going to be the future that brings this hobby forward. Long after we're gone, you know. Ah, Chris Morel. Very nice tops. Chrome Stars of MLB. That's a nice one. And Josh Young, Stars of MLB. Yeah, and then certain products maybe, you know, maybe don't make it no limit, but maybe limit 5 or 10 instead of like 3 on certain things. And then other ones, you know, like Select Football, limited 2. Monopoly, limit of 1 maybe. But that stuff's cooled off. But, you know, something that popular, you know. Because I'm telling you, I took 100 trips to like 10 different Targets and Walmarts over the course of a couple months. wiped out every time. Can't even, I'm sure it's wiped out. People following the restock schedule couldn't even find Monopoly Prism because that was a flipper's money maker there. Bone Eller, but gotta leave some for some people who just enjoy ripping products, collectors. Max Meyer. But yeah, it takes knowledge, you know. Put somebody in charge who can monitor all that. That'd be a great job for somebody, and it would benefit Topps, Fanatics, Panini, Target, MJ Holdings, whatever the distributor is. All right, Nolan Arenado, World Baseball Classic. And Chris Morel. Now we got the paper version of the Stars of MLB. Next to the Topps Chrome one. Yeah, so I just find it, you know, I was buying so much Series 1 and even basketball stuff nobody wanted earlier. $30 plus tax, and basketball was ice cold. Like, I'm always finding Mosaic and, yeah, Mosaic, Select, Prism basketball. That stuff's always there. Prism Draft, Chronicles Draft. I was buying stuff like that. A lot of draft stuff. You know, just have some, you know, fun rip before I was making these videos. And spend so much. I go to all different stores. And now that I'm making videos, I could benefit from being able to grab 10 value packs or something. In a limit of 3. You know, I was there with my son, so we grabbed 3 each, James Outman. Then I had to go to, like, I went to a few other stores just to get it. It was just a big inconvenience for me. Meanwhile, the flippers grabbing all the select football, you know, 14 hours before that. That just ticked me off. Taiwan Walker, Royal Blue. He was a good Met. Stars of MLB, Ohtani. All right, 2 packs to go. Same thing with the like hobby stuff, like from the distributor, you know. You can have as much as you want on stuff that doesn't make money. Especially if you order it months in advance. It used to be you ordered months in advance, and then the product could be ice cold at release date, and you're locked into a certain price, and 2 days after it releases, it drops down like $50 a box or something, and you're stuck with it. But anything making money, it's either you get 2 boxes or you get nothing. So yeah, it's all crooked everywhere, man. They don't care for years before the big boom that I was working my butt off to be a good breaker on eBay and add value to breaking, you know, trying to do it differently, cutting into the profit, so give it a better collecting, better breaking experience for everybody. Try to give, you know, represent breaking in a different light. Because a lot of it, yeah, the main breakers, the bigger ones that get all the product, that's, you know, more of a percentage of higher priced, or even the lower price stuff, just more of a gamble. If you don't hit, you don't get anything. A lot of them don't ship the base cards even. A Bowman break, somebody, they'll have another spot for paper base, so you could get Ellie De La Cruz. It could be 10 paper base you could have had, but now it goes to another spot and you only get the chrome ones, and maybe you didn't hit any chrome. Yoshida. And then when business was good and profits were going up, you know, just doing giveaways to give back. You can't be greedy, man. People don't understand you have to give to get as well. So when you're doing the right thing, it will come back to you. Spencer Steer, 88. But then they even killed that, you know. You do good. They made sure that it didn't come back to you. That it just turned into money at some point. Xander Bogaerts, Stars of MLB. And for a breaker that's doing sets with a lot of base cards and spends a lot of time sorting and heavier packages, and you know, it's not like easy money by any means. It was very, very hard work. It was especially my first year. First year of breaking, I didn't have a sorter. I went to, and I was doing 30 to 40 breaks a week. Insane. Like, I swear I would stay up 48 hours straight, like, constantly. 2 days straight, then I'd sleep for a few hours. I might have to stay up another 2 days, depending on the week. But I'd put in, I don't know how many hours are in a week, but I'd probably only sleep maybe a total of 20 hours in 7 days, maybe average 3 hours of sleep. It was crazy. And the rest of the time I was pretty much working, unless I had something to do with the kids, doctor's appointments or parent-teacher conferences, stuff like that. You always have to make the time, but that was it. Oh, Anthony Volpe. Bryce Terang. All right, we got a Pete Alonso home run challenge. That's a nice one. And Yordan Alvarez, Stars of MLB. All right, let's do a recap. Yeah, I do a recap on all these openings, all of my breaks as well. I do recaps. So yeah, like this opening I did, because it was just fresh in my head. I was just watching some YouTube videos and felt like do a little rant or give my opinion on certain things in the hobby. Some people enjoy that. Some people just want to see the damn packs opened and just see what we pulled. So you could always fast forward to the end and just see the recap if you like. Most of the time I'm just going to focus on the packs with a little commentary, but I had something to say. Yeah, just the corrupt things in the hobby, man. You know, every single business has corruption at some point, you know? Or just something, a negative part of it. Or crooked people trying to... Yeah, anything that makes money, any business, somebody's trying to find a shortcut at the expense of other people. And a lot of people, you know, they'll say they do things the right way, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's your track record. You've been doing something long enough. People know who's genuine and who's not. People who have been breaking with me for years, you know, it's not just me saying giveaways and I send packs out when you don't get a hit and all that. It's through a certain course of time, they know the extra value that's accumulated from, doing breaking different than the norm. The norm meaning you pay for a spot and you just get what you get. And you may not get your base cards as well. And if you don't hit, you don't get anything. No extra cards, no packs. Some people do it. There are good breakers that give packs or throw in extra cards. But yeah, most, especially the big ones that represent this hobby, do not do anything. They have like super fractor bounties and stuff like that. So after $100,000 worth of product, somebody they might hit like a super fractor, and then they win all this break credit or something. Believe me, they go through a lot of product before those bounties are hit. They make their money. But also, yeah, breaking done the wrong way could just be straight up gambling. You're better off if you're just looking for that big hit, the big value. You're doing the flawless and the NT breaks constantly, and you're into the big chase. People, they find it funner than gambling. They're just looking to find a big card worth a lot of money they can grade and put up in a golden auction or something. That's fine. That's their prerogative, but breaking should not all be under the same category. Everybody does it different. And you can't compare one breaker to the next. It could be worlds apart, the difference, And a lot of people, a lot of people like breaking, enjoy breaking. A lot of people, same argument as me. There's no different from buying a hobby box to joining a break, Some people say, oh, hobby box, at least you get, the cards in there. there's a chance you'll get nothing. Now, if you break with me, there's never a chance you'll get nothing. And then a hobby box, you might spend $500 and get, you know, maybe $30 worth of cards, and they're not even liquid. Maybe $30 value, but no way to sell them, especially with eBay fees and stuff, shipping costs and that. It's not even viable to sell. It's got to be somewhat liquid. You could have a card that might be a $50 value, but if nobody's looking for those cards at the moment, with so much inventory everywhere, people buy what they like. So even if they like a certain card, they might have a budget just for other cards they want more. So a $50 card could bring you, you know, $10 in an auction on the wrong night. But I could see the people who had a bad experience, and maybe they dealt with some bigger, higher end breaks or bigger companies that don't really have any feedback to go by. I could see a lot of these big breakers, if they were on eBay, they would not get away with a lot of this stuff, you know. They would feel like, you know, maybe I should, maybe it's time to start adding a little extra value. Maybe I should start shipping base cards. Maybe this guy that just spent $300, it'd be insulting if I sent him a $5 card that he pulled from the break. Maybe I should throw in, you know, 10 packs of cards or something for him. Or something. Alright, let's do the recap. I am ranting, sorry. But a lot of good things in the hobby too. A lot of great things. Just you know, if you know, you know how great the hobby is. It's just certain things out of our control. You know, like the watering, like from Topps and Panini, you know. High print runs, watering down stuff. You know, price increases, not being aware that it's not the boom anymore. Took a while for those, when the Prism boxes and Select and all that were still going for like $1,000 a box or $1,800 for Prism football. Took a while for them to realize, alright, you know, maybe those should be like 30% of that price, because the single sales are not adding up. It's not the boom. That adjustment period, that's when a lot of people got killed. Because they'd pay the high price and the return was just not there on like 90-something% of the product. Like horrible returns at the price point. Alright, so let's see what we got. Yeah, we got some decent stuff, a nice little pile going. Let me just see if I missed anything while I was ranting. Okay. I think I'm pretty much automatic when I spot like a Volpe or something to not pass it, even if I'm distracted. Alright, we got Home Run Challenge. Alright. Let's see our best base rookies. Okay. Alright, our top base rookies. Masataka Yoshida, Garrett Mitchell, Josh Young. This is about $50 in product. 2 blasters. Garrett Mitchell, James Outman, Anthony Volpe. 1988 Spencer Steer. He's having a great year. We also got the big rookie stars of MLB cards. Michael Harris, Chris Morel, Francisco Alvarez, Josh Young, and then a nice Ohtani stars of MLB. There was also a Chrome stars of MLB Jordan. And there was another Chrome one. I'll save that for the end. Alright, Royal Blue Parallels. We had 2 of those. Taiwan Walker, Craig Kimbrell, both Phillies. All right, rainbow foil, Ryan Kreidler, rookie for the Tigers. All right. Oh, we got a significant statistics, Aaron Judge. That was a nice insert. To 9.99, we have a purple foil, Chris Bassett. And a green to 4.99, Daniel Lynch. 2 home run challenge cards, Pete Alonso, Luis Robert. All right, we got a nice Stars of MLB Chrome of Chris Morel. 145 pounds and one of the best power hitters in baseball. He had five straight games with the home run in his rookie year. Incredible. 5'11", 145 pounds. Insane. His home run per at bat average is probably the best in baseball, or right up there. All right, now our Father's Day patches. We got Giancarlo Stanton, nice Yankees logo, and Joey Votto. All right, guys, I do have a mega box left of Top Series 2, so look out for that unboxing. All right. So, yeah, I apologize for the ranting. That's not going to be the norm on these openings, so I'll talk about product-related stuff, but figured I'd throw that in just because it was fresh in my mind. Get it documented on video camera. A lot of my rants. Thank you very much, guys. See y'all later.